Welcome to UTG-TV. We're at Vans Warped Tour 2010 in Detroit with a friend that's from a little bit farther away.
A little bit farther away.
A little bit farther. Other side of the world. One chunk of Parkway Tribe, no offense.
That's alright, it's fine. I'm glad to be known as a chunk of anything.
Oh, nice, nice. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself, bro?
Hey, I'm Winston. I do the vocal part of Parkway Drive, so yeah, that's my chunk.
It's your chunk. It's a lot of chunks. It's loud. Alright, how's Warped Tour treating you guys? How's the US crowd?
Awesome. This tour has been absolutely amazing. Like, Warped is a great tour to be part of in the first place, but so far this is probably the best reaction we've got on any tour in the States, so yeah, it's good.
Now, part of that reaction probably comes from your crushing album. Oh man, I don't even have to drop names here. It's so good. Like, we talked about this. We talked about the new record so much. So how are kids treated on Warped Tour?
Good. Well, to be honest, we're only playing a small slice of new stuff just because we really had no idea what people would react to when we came to this tour.
Safe. Yeah, it's a good bet.
But we only kind of jammed a few songs, and now I guess we're giving people a little bit of everything. But the new songs are going down great. It's been cool to be able to start the tour with people not knowing the songs that we're playing, and then have the record drop, and then all of a sudden those songs.
Kids are singing along.
Yeah, kids are singing along all of a sudden. It's pretty weird to watch that sudden transition.
Now, what's the next single for the record?
I don't know.
Not that far yet?
It's weird because we've never thought about the idea of having a single, so we'll see how we go. We have some ideas for the clips and stuff, so we'll see. I guess whatever is the most interesting. I guess what we decide to have fun with.
Now, speaking of clips, good thing you mentioned that. Your new music video is ridiculous.
Thanks.
Really awesome. It's really good. Gushing like a fanboy. But tell us a little bit. Like, what was the inspiration for the single? How did this come about?
It's basically it's kind of a literal narrative to the first 3 songs on the record, and it's just it takes very literally the sense of a city consuming its occupants. And obviously it looks a bit weird, and the clip definitely is a little bit strange, and that was the whole idea of it. And we thought, let's just try and do something that people hadn't necessarily seen before. And it was actually made by myself and one of our friends. We shot the whole thing ourselves. We hired a camera and storyboarded it and shot it ourselves, and I gave it to our friend to do CGI on top, which is against the crazy buildings and the bugs and all the wild stuff. But yeah, it was just an in-house job that we figured if we gave it to someone else, it probably wouldn't come back the way we wanted it. So,
no, exactly.
Yeah, but we're definitely stoked with how it came out, so if people like it, it's good. Thanks.
Speaking of footage, your DVD is pretty successful as well, so do you think maybe we'll see some more insight into the world of Parkway Drive?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you like doing it? It's a process.
Amazing. It's so good. It's just the DVD was definitely one of the funnest things we've ever been able to do, just because it's working in a totally different medium. We're not used to shooting or working in a visual medium as well. It's just an audio. So we don't stop filming. We filmed the whole way through making the DVD, and we didn't stop after that. So whether or not it's another DVD or something different visually, there's definitely plans in place.
There is footage.
There's footage. Yeah, and it doesn't get any slower or less intense, so yeah.
Now, when someone comes across the new album, what do you want them to take away?
Anything, to be honest. Like, I leave it open for anyone to take away anything. They can listen to it and hate it, at least they listen to it. But in the end, it's the music that we feel like writing, the music we feel represents us at a specific point in time, and you really can't do anything more than that. We're not aiming to reinvent the wheel or break these massive musical boundaries. We just create the wheel that we like, so yeah.
No, we have definitely discussed that. It seems like you guys are really settling into a good sound for this album. Like, it kind of references all of the old releases, yet it pushes it a little bit farther.
Yeah.
Was that what you're going for when you're like kind of in there?
Yeah, we definitely didn't. In the past, we've said we have to step it up technically. Right? It has to be faster. It has to be more intense. And this time around, we thought, you know what? If it gets faster and more intense, that'll be fine. But it's gonna get monotonous. It's gonna get to a point in time where it's not the music that we have fun playing in the first place. So we focused more on just writing a record that felt right. And it has fast songs, it has slow songs, it has mid-paced songs, clean songs, heavy songs, that we just put everything we had into it and focused on writing it together in a way that it didn't become boring, and that no 2 songs sound exactly the same. You couldn't confuse the songs with other songs. It just had an ebb and a flow the whole way through it. So that was basically the idea of it.
Now, do you have a favorite song on the record currently?
I have a lot.
The whole album?
Yeah, I like Delivery because it encompasses so many different parts of our music, and also the fact that it can go from, I think it's like probably the heaviest track on the record, but at the same time it has the cleanest like my favorite guitar part of the record as well.
Spans everything.
Yeah, it does. It does span everything. I think. So, yeah.
So you're in the US now. What's next for Parkway?
After this, we fly to Europe for a week, I think, for a few European festivals. Then we go home. We go to New Zealand, tour Australia, CD release tours. Back to Europe for another tour over there, CD release, Never Night tour. Then probably back to Australia for a little bit, back over to the States. So basically, we don't stop. Well, unless people decide they don't want to see us anymore and our music sucks, then we stop. But
which hasn't happened in quite
hasn't happened yet, so we're crossing our
fingers crossed.
Yeah, they might wake up and say this band sucks, but until then, we're sticking on.
We've interviewed a lot of bands in the past who actually talk about your band and that you have such international. Like before you came to the States, you guys were already making some waves overseas. And what would you attribute that to? Like, what advice do you give to bands to kind of make sure their name gets out there?
I have no idea.
You don't know how it happened?
I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Like, to be honest, we've never tried to achieve any of this. We never had a goal of breaking internationally or breaking in. We had a goal of playing breakdowns in our local youth centres after kids and friends would watch. So it's kind of random that all this has happened. And to be honest, the only advice I can give people is play music because you want to play music, do a band because you want to do a band. And if something happens from it, it's great. Like you can work hard, and hard work never goes nowhere. But at least if you enjoy what you're doing, if you don't do anything other than music, you have that. And the day you aim for the stars and you think you're going to make $1 million out of playing breakdowns at last beats is the day you will find yourself disappointed. Yeah.
Good words of advice from Parkway Drive. They are on the remaining dates of Warped Tour, and then everywhere, all over the world for a while.
For a while, hopefully.
Yeah, until people stop asking. So don't stop asking. They won't stop touring. I've been James. It's been UTGTV. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Sweet.
Thank Paul Frank for this awesome bike as well.
Yeah, nice bikes.
Very Pee Wee Herman. Enjoy yourselves. Talk to you later.